Hi, welcome back to the channel. Now I know it's been a long time since I last uploaded any videos, and now I'm going to give you the reasons why and looking forward to some upcoming videos and how the channel's going to progress. So if you're interested, grab a cup of coffee and we'll begin in a moment. Right, let's get into the reasons why I haven't uploaded many videos. I think I've uploaded 4, maybe 5 in the last 12 months, and I think the last one was in May. And there's been a reason for that. We've been working on a house last year from around about October time and getting it ready to sell, and that was actually completed in, I think it was March this year. Then after that we started doing some work on a kitchen in our house, and we had to move everything out, store everything in the garage, so I couldn't do anything on the cars. So it's just been one of those times. So that's all now completed, and now I've got an opportunity to get stuck into the cars, and believe me, there's quite a bit of work to do. So the plan is, from this video, is to upload 1 video per week, and if I get the opportunity it may be more. So I'm going to try and stick to that regime and give you more content, which I'll hope you'll enjoy. So there has been a couple of changes to the garage. The first one is the selling of the Ford Fiesta Mk7, which was my brother's car, and I've uploaded a few videos on that, and it had a few things, quite a few things wrong with it which needed sorting out, and there was someone that needed another car, so we sold that. So it's gone on to pastures new, and I can report that it is being well used now. One Fiesta out, and although it isn't my car, my brother's bought a Ford Fiesta Mk7, and we'll be featuring that on the channel. I'll be doing a review, and there's been a few things that have been done on the car, so I'll be uploading a few videos on that. One more addition to the garage has been made, and that was the purchase of a 1961 Rover P4. It's actually just a touch older than myself, so I always fancied a car that was produced in 1961. And it's a P4 80, which is the 2.25 litre 4-cylinder engine, and that will be making a regular appearance on the channel. And it's a really nice car. I've uploaded 1 walk around on the car, so if you're interested, please take a look at that. And there's quite a bit to do on it. It's a runner. It's passed its MOT regularly, so yeah, it's going to be a major feature on the channel. One other thing that's been on my mind for the past couple of years, to be honest, is renaming the channel, because I've thought that some name more representative of the content of the channel would be more appropriate than my name. So I'll probably be doing that sometime over the next couple of months. I've just got to come up with a suitable title for the channel. Okay, let's have a look at the current cars in the garage and what's going on with those. The first car we'll talk about is the Range Rover Sport L320. It's a 2010 car, and I've had it now for getting on for 4.5 years, and we absolutely love the car. Since lockdown, to be honest, it's been used quite sparingly, and I would guess we've probably done no more than 1,500 miles a year in it, which really isn't good for a car, and most of those journeys have been short. Again, not good. And I've been toying with the idea at the moment, because for a car to stand there and cost 640 odd quid in road tax and be terrible on petrol around town, I'm just thinking about, well, whether I should keep it or not. But as I say, we love it, so I don't know. You'll find out in the future whether we actually do that. The next video on the Range Rover Sport will be to reveal how it's been performing since the last update, which is quite a while ago now, and my main reasons for considering a change, if necessary, what work needs to be done on the car, any improvements I want to make, and general maintenance really. So that will feature fairly regularly at the moment on the channel, but it may go. Just stay tuned to find out. The next car, which is going to be a major contribution to the videos I upload, and that is the Lotus Elan. Progress has really stalled on that for the past 18 months, and I've given you the reasons why for the past 12. But there's a lot of work to be done on that, and I would guess there's around about 2 years work to do before it's anywhere near ready. But I do plan to start videos very soon on that, and the next video will be an update on exactly what work needs doing. I've got a list of about 4 pages of itemised jobs that need to be done on the body itself and glass fibre work, and then obviously need preparing and painting. So yeah, and then there's mechanical work, and that essentially is just refurbishment, and whether I change the chassis to a Lotus chassis rather than a Spider chassis. So there's a whole lot going through my head at the moment on the Lotus. But yeah, there's going to be a video coming very soon on that, probably next week. So the next car, which we'll be featuring quite heavily, it's going to be probably a mix between the Lotus as the main focus, and then the Rover next in line, and then periodic videos perhaps once a month on the Range Rover. The Rover P4 I purchased in, I think it was well, time flies, doesn't it? I think it's the end of May, yeah, May 26 I believe, and I uploaded a video just having a walk around and a general look at the car, and then one about the interior. Again, not much progress has been made. I did have plans to get stuck into it, but as I've explained, other work got in the way. What's the next video going to be? Well, 2 really. The first is, let me reach around and pick up this folder. This is a folder of MOTs going back to May 1976, and a whole load of invoices on the work that's been done since the previous owner to me bought it, and that was in 2000. And funnily enough, the guy that owned it previously, he lives probably about 1.5 miles away from me, and I bought this car from a place in Stone, and anyone who knows anything about Rovers will know who I'm talking about. So the next 2 videos will be a look at the history and going through the history file, and the next video will be about the Jaeger clock in the dashboard, and that is a prime example of read the manual before you do any work, because now I've got to take, long story very short, I wanted to remove the clock because, as with most P4s, the clock stopped working, so it needs a bit of refurbishment. So I go to try and take the clock out, and the front dial comes off, and there's a grub screw that actually holds the clock in place underneath the dashboard. So I'll try and unscrew that, and it don't want to come undone, so it wears away the slot for the screw. So now I've got to take the top of the dash off and try and get the grub screw out in some other manner, or drill it out. So that will be another video on the Rover P4. That brings us to the Ford Fiesta Mk7, and as I said, that's my brother's car, and it'll be making the odd appearance. I will do a review on the car because it's quite a nice car and certainly a step up from the Mk6. We'll be doing some maintenance on it, and we'll be looking at any problems that actually go wrong with the car. And one that did go wrong a while ago, if I can reach over here, is the positive battery terminal and all the other connections and fused connections that are actually on there. And this is an extremely bad design, but anyway, if you're interested in that, look out for the next video on the Fiesta Mk7. What about other ideas for the channel? And these are just things that are going through my head, as if there isn't enough to do on the cars that I've already got. So one of the things that I'll do periodically again are tool reviews. I think I've done one or two previously, but any new tools I purchase and I think are worthy of doing a review on, then I'll upload one. And one tool I've been waiting to get my hands on recently, if you just bear with me, is this little baby here. Alright, it's not too little. It's a light, a Milwaukee light that clips onto the bonnet and gives you illumination on the jobs you want to do under the bonnet on the engine. The reason I bought this one, I mean they're really well made, is because I'm already into the Milwaukee M12 system and I've got batteries around, so you just buy a bare unit and you can use your other batteries. So anyway, I haven't used it yet, I've only had it a week or so, so that will be one of the reviews I do. And again, they're going to be not frequent, but as I say, when I get a tool that I feel is of really good value and use, I'll do a review on it. Then there's some auto memorabilia. I've done one video on that, and yeah, it wasn't the most popular video, but I find it interesting, and so I'll do some reviews on the odd bits and pieces I've got in the future. One idea has been going through my head, and that's some videos on budget cars. Let me know in the comments below if you think you'd like to see some videos on budget cars. I'm talking about things like I don't know, a Citroen C1 or C2 and other cars that are approximately 15-20 years old and maybe of interest. So let me know what you think. So I've just changed my seating position because I thought you might like to see the Lotus again in its bare state. Anyway, let's summarise. Now, I was only planning to make this a very brief video and it's gone on a little bit longer than I anticipated. Let's summarise going forward. So essentially it's going to be one video a week, starting, well, this weekend with this video, or whenever it goes out, probably Friday, and then one video a week, probably towards mid to the end of each week. And if I get a chance, if there's anything I feel would make an interesting video, I'll release that. So you might be lucky, I hope, you think, and get a couple of videos. So if you've stuck with me this far despite my ramblings, thank you, and I hope you'll subscribe and like the video and see the progress on all of the cars. And I can't wait to get stuck into the Lotus again. It's been a long time and a bit of a frustrating period over the last 18 months to 2 years. I'm really eager to get stuck in again. So as I say, This will probably be one of the first videos I release on the work that needs doing, and I'll go into a bit of detail on each part of the body that needs work. I've done a sort of a rough video a good couple of years ago now on that, but I'll do that as an update, and then we'll get stuck into it. So as I say, please subscribe, and I'll see you very, very soon. Promise. Thanks for watching.